Welcome back to 5 award-winning minutes with your host, Steven Seidel. We have another amazing show for you today. We have award winners as always. Today, I'd like to welcome to the show Ayla Annac from InvivoSciences. Ayla, welcome.
Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate for this invite and being your guest.
Yes, I'm super excited to learn a little bit more about your biotech firm, InvivoSciences. You're the CEO and president. Tell us a little bit how this concept came to fruition, about some of the preclinical stage, the biotech company, and how it first came about.
My journey for co-founding InvivoSciences with my scientific partners are personal to me. I lost my father to heart failure more than 33 years ago, and the condition he has still has no drug availability. And with my partners, Dr. Elliot Elson and Dr. Tetsuro Wakatsuki, they are the scientific partners. We co-founded InvivoSciences, and we are a preclinical stage biotech company developing effective and safe therapies, precision therapies for heart failure and cardiometabolic diseases based on our innovative and patented platform we call Concordia that enables precision medicine and clinical trial enrichment.
Wonderful. And you mentioned Concordia. Tell us a little bit about the difference for the listeners that may think, oh, heart failure, pacemaker. Tell us how your product is different than something that is super archaic like a pacemaker.
Sure. It is not a pacemaker. It is a precision drug. And it is a precision drug that is effective for a target population. And currently, I will go back one more step. This is a $31 billion market, heart failure area. And drug development still is ineffective, inefficient, and very costly. There are reasons for this because traditional models fails because they don't account patient variability, which is why InvivoSciences uses AI-driven patient stratification, number one, to enrich trial participants before the clinical trials begin. That way, we are de-risking the drug development, reducing failure rates, and speeding up the regulatory approvals and expand the market, expand with diversity. Very simply, is our initial innovation can access to a patient directly and create a disease model of the heart of the patient with the one-to-one. That means that that is a very close to the human model from the specific patient group. And we can also, through our AI and database that we have created, a novel database, we can bring the specific targeted patients to the clinical trials and can enable smaller clinical trials. As of now, the heart failure trials are very large, driven like 2,500 or so, very expensive, and the failings happening in phase 3 is very, very costly for investors. Last 10 years, investors shy away investing innovation in heart failure, which the platforms like us and the precision approach will change that and will make it very close to the cancer precision medicine implementations and drug development approaches.
Oh, wow, that's very impressive. A lot to unpack there. I would love to ask a very simple question. You talked about the disease models. So correct me if I'm wrong, but are you essentially building a disease model based on the customization of the actual patient? So you're anticipating areas where maybe the heart may not function or fail, and then being proactive about addressing them?
I will go more simple form. For example, if I have a father, which is an older patient population, and they have a heart failure, they are different than a younger person. We are mature heart. That means we can take blood urine sample or any part of the body. We can create a patient-specific heart model with the genomic information of that specific patient population. This is the part of the Concordia platform. And also we are pioneer group in the 3-dimensional cardiomyocyte development originally. And Dr. Wakatsuki and Dr. Elson worked on that model development long years. We just integrated our model not only ability to screen drugs, but also once we identify the population and also the target of the drug and the lead drug, we are able to bring those groups of patients into the clinical trial due to the ability that we have for patient enrichment part of the Concordia platform and AI integration. We have been funded by NIH long years to be able to develop this fully developed platform, and the platform patented to InvivoSciences.
Great. And before we wrap up, the platform that you have developed, you mentioned clinical trials. Is it currently something that you do have people going through the clinical trials, or individuals that maybe do have heart failure could apply to be one of those patients within the clinical trials? Or what is that timeline?
I believe this will be the near future of the development in the next 5 years. But in the first 18 months, we are working on our lead compound for heart failure preserved ejection fraction. We have one drug and a pipeline of drugs in our pipeline. Currently, IVS-201 is our lead drug, and this is for heart failure preserved ejection fraction with the population who have a fibrosis on their heart. And that drug will be going to the clinical trials once it is approved and passed from the FDA meet. And that is what we are working on right now. And we are seeking strategic partners and investors into our program currently and actively.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And for these individuals that are active in that marketplace, whether investors, other individuals that would like to learn more, you can check out InvivoSciences at thedailynewsnetwork.com. And you can learn more about Ayla with InvivoSciences.com. Thank you so much for joining today. I appreciate it, Ayla.
Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate the opportunity to be voicing this out and reaching out to populations and the right groups of individuals who can come to create this legacy with us so that nobody like my father dies early, and population will benefit from the precision heart failure drugs.
Yes, and I'm sorry for your father's loss, for your loss of your father, and I'm sure he would be very proud. Thank you again for your time today.